Make sure you know who you marry. Let me explain. So I was reading 2 Samuel 6, and I've read this story a bunch of times. But this is where David had captured the Ark of the Covenant. He was so excited. He practically danced out of his clothes because of his excitement. But he wasn't naked. He just danced out of like the top layer of his clothes, his ephod. But he basically had on like what would be considered like his underwear back in the day. And his wife, Michal, was so upset about it. And the reason she was so upset, when I read it, when I realized like what God showed me personally, is that Michal fell in love with David the soldier, David the man of war, David the warrior. She did not fall in love with David the man of God, David the man after God's own heart, David the man who was excited to capture the Ark of Covenant and bring God's presence back to his people. And so you have to be very careful that when you're dating, courting, all of that good stuff, that you understand the assignment of the person that you're marrying. Because she understood that he was a warrior. She understood that he was a soldier. She understood that he was a fighter. But she didn't understand that he was a worshiper. She didn't understand that he was a person that praised God. She didn't understand that he was a person that reverenced God's presence. And so she got so upset that he was willing to be undignified in the presence of the people on behalf of God's presence and not keep his kingly garments on, keep his dignified king stance in front of the people, although he was so excited about what was happening. And so we have to be very careful that when we marry someone, we know that we're marrying the whole person. Sometimes you marry, for some of us that have married out of college, you married that DJ, you married that dude in the streets, and then he turns into this man of God. He turns into this praiser, this worshiper, and you're like, this is not the person that I married. Give me back my DJ. Give me back my street dude. And so we have to be willing to either understand that there's a whole person and there's a good chance they might change, or you have to ask God to reveal to you who that person could become. Because there are a lot of women that marry men and didn't sign up to be a first lady, and they become first ladies. So the lesson for this in me was asking God to help me know the person that I'm courting, help me know the person that I'm dating, so that I am never caught off guard by the things that change about them or the things that evolve about them.